Hello everyone, and welcome to the Shikishinobi missions. Dun 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 dun. Now, the idea of the Shikishinobi missions is to go out into the world, into common places, and take note of what people do, what pisses me off, what annoys me, what just generally people don't accept or do anymore, and the common courtesies that we just miss out on. Now, I've got two for you. Today's first mission was the bus stop, considering I use them near daily. It's actually surprising how much of a pain in the ass public transport can be, because people just aren't polite to each other anymore. Here are some notes. Okay. First of all, let's start at the bus stop before the bus actually rocks up. One thing that shits me that I do my best not to do is travel during after school hours, like from 3:30 to 4:30 when students are out of school and travelling. I can't stand it. It blows my brain out how annoying the kids can be, because at the station near me, my bus stop is on a traffic island. And what do these kids do? They don't stand, they sit. And I don't mean on the seats provided, not that there are many, but they sit on the ground. They take up all the walking space. So the only way for people to get around them is to walk on the road. Now, for me personally, yeah, that pisses me off. But the other thing is, what about the old ladies with their little walking frames and wheelie trolleys and things like that? They've got to walk around them as well. And they're not really as fast as I am, and the odds are they might get flattened by a bus. Now, for fuck's sake, hello, you do not sit on the ground. If there are no seats, tough luck, stand. Okay, you spend at least 4 of 6 hours at school sitting on your ass in class. Now, one would think that your legs are going to be tight and that you just might want to stretch them a bit. So, I'm sorry, it blows my brain out how stupid it is. And they don't get up to move for anybody. Okay, now, I'm a polite person. I walk around them so I don't disturb them. But it's coming to a point where I will start steamrolling them if they don't start learning. I will walk over the top of them, flatten them, to get to where I am so I'm not killed. I don't think that's too much to ask that you get out of the way. Anyway, cars in bus stops. This is ridiculous. It is a bus stop. It is not a car park. Okay? I see it all the time. People pull up in their cars and just sit there in the bus stop because someone's just running in to get 2 litres of milk or something. I don't know. But the point is, you do not park where it's obviously a bus stop. Okay? I've seen people do it frequently and it shits me. Because, there are parking spaces just over there. Anyway, and what happened last Christmas, I didn't tell you guys about this, I should have. I was waiting for a bus to come here, to Brett and Sarah's. And what happened was, a car with a trailer pulled up in the bus bay. No one got out of the car, no one did anything. They just sat there. And the bus was like 5 cars behind them. They should have seen it in the rearview mirror. So the bus pulled up behind them. People got off, we were about to get on, when a truck clipped the back of the bus. Now the bus didn't really go anywhere, it just busted a few windows and people were a bit rattled. But, yeah, I'm sorry, it shit me. Because that means I was stuck there for another hour. Because the bus couldn't stop there. And it held up traffic on the main road. Because I was waiting at the bus stop on the main road. And the people in the car, needless to say, drove off. They did not stop to take responsibility for what had happened. They just drove off before anyone could hold it to them. Because God help them if someone had actually died. if it being a whole lot worse. So if you drive a car, because I know a number of you do, if you drive a car, do not, naughty, pull up in a bus stop, because that is not a place for you to park. You pull up in a parking spot. Let's see. Now, let's move on to actually getting on the bus. I know that people getting on and off the bus are one thing, the drivers are another. Because there've been a number of times I've gotten into a bus and I flash my travel pass. I have a travel pass saying this person is visually impaired. They don't have to pay for their bus fares. Don't start with me. I know some of you will. Don't. Anyway, and that means that I actually might just need a few moments to find my seat. Or the bus might be crowded and I've got to work my way to the back. Okay, to stand there. And I'm happy to do that. But the bus driver, instead of just waiting for me to find someone to sit down, they just take off. Zoom! Off they go down the street and down I go the aisle. Flat on my face or in someone's crotch. Yes, pardon me, madam. I didn't mean to try and give you oral. But, it just helps if you wait. Okay, and speaking of seating, here's the other thing. Particularly if I am forced to catch a bus with students on it, students take up 2 seats. They sit in one, put their bag in the other, and they don't offer it to anybody. Not old ladies, not other people getting on the bus, no one. I mean, I know it's awkward to sit next to a stranger and all that crap. But it drives me insane that they will not give up the other seat. My bag needs a seat. My bag's very important. It's special. Duh. I think someone should be offered the seat that you are evidently hogging, so there's more room for people to get on the bus. Share. It's polite. Now, I've had my little rant about buses and how much they annoy me, but I still have to catch them and... But, okay, that's a small example of one of the shikishinobi missions. I get to rant. Okay, so now that I've told you these little details about what I think about travelling on buses, here's what you guys can do. Choose somewhere public. Okay, someplace that I could go to publicly that won't cost me too much money. I know that I live in Melbourne and there are a lot of places I could go to, like specific bars or tourist traps or whatever, but please be very general. Places that could relate to others elsewhere in the world, because I've got guys from in America, the UK, and so it would be nice if you just chose a place that I can go to that other people in other parts of the world can go to, like the bus stop or the movies or a cab rank or whatever. You get the idea. So pick a place for me. I'm happy to go to most places, and I'll find what people do that piss me off and things that people could do better to make the place or location or whatever just a lot easier and a lot more pleasant. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you. The shikishinobi missions will continue. I do have one more to do and a few ideas left to toy with. So if you've got a place that you'd like me to go, tell me where to go. Let me know and I'll come back to you with a response, and it will be attributed to that person who says where to go, because that would be nice. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.